One more time for the BMO Harris Bradley Center. The Milwaukee Admirals taking on the Bakersfield Condors tonight. It's the final regular season game ever at the BMO Harris Bradley Center. Of course, you know the Admirals will be moving to UW Milwaukee Panther Arena next season, but there's still one to go tonight, and then playoffs right around the corner. The Admirals are coming off a 3-1 victory over Chicago on Tuesday night. In that game, Patrick Mullen with an empty net goal. Trevor Murphy scored the game winner on the power play, and the first goal from Max Reinhart. Justus Saros got the victory, his 29th of the season. Tonight, Saros will go for victory number 30. It would be only the 6th occurrence since the team joined the American Hockey League that a goalie reaches 30 wins for Milwaukee, and he would be only the 5th goaltender to do so. Pekka Rinne did it twice. Now, as we said, this is the final regular season game at the BMO Harris Bradley Center. This building has meant so much to so many people, especially the Admirals Vice President of Business Development, Mike Wojciechowski. So it's the final day here. What's this like for you?
Oh, I tell you what, it's been incredible. I mean, walking around the building, seeing a bunch of old friends, it's really been it's been an interesting day. It's been
I know it's an emotional day too, because you had such a big part in actually building this place.
Well, there were some meetings that we took part in, and it was a lot of fun. And I remember a lot of the times being able to hang out with the Pettits and picking which type of marble and all kinds of other fun things for this building. But it's just, when you look back at it, the building was built for the city, and the amount of people that have enjoyed it and will continue to enjoy it for the next couple of years with the Bucks and the concerts and other things that are going on. It's the people's building, and it was built by the Pettits for everyone to enjoy. And I will tell you, it's had a lot of enjoyment for myself and my family and all the great fans out there that have been part of this building.
It is. There are still a few playoff games coming up, but this is really a celebration of the fans who have been in this building, the events that have been in this building, but especially Lloyd and Jane Pettit.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I tell you, the building the building to keep the Bucks here, thinking about coming into this building, 28 years ago, an International Hockey League team playing in a building like this, it was just incredible. It was in the crown jewel of the league, and everything that all the games that have transpired, all the great promotions, all the people leaving with smiles on their faces, and being behind the team, win or lose. It's been fabulous.
This building has allowed you to really let the creative juices fly a little bit. Hit a couple of your favorite promotions.
Well, Body Slams on Ice comes to mind right away. I mean, when I just saw Greg Peterson, who pretty much is the operations guy of this building, and I'll never forget walking into his office and say, "Hey, Greg, we want to do some wrestling matches after the game, and I'd like to suspend a rink over the ice." Yeah. And he looked at me like I was completely and totally crazy. But just a few short weeks later, we had wrestling matches, and it came to the point where I felt we could be as creative as we needed to be, and the Bradley Center would always make something happen. Yeah. I mean, the staff here is second to none in the country. When I go to league meetings and hear other people talk about their buildings and everything else, the staff here and the management team here, I don't think there's anything they can't get done if given a couple of weeks to figure it out.
When did you get the idea, or when did the team get the idea of doing full-blown post-game concerts? Because that has become a staple, obviously.
It was something that was dabbled with in sports. Dick Hackett did it with the Brewers years and years ago.
Different venue, obviously.
Obviously different venue. And, really coming up to Greg the first year and saying, "Hey, I'd like to do a show following a game." And then after he looked at me and said, "I think you're crazy," the second year we brought in Blood, Sweat, and Tears, and the rest is history.
So how does that go? Did you have to say, okay, we're going to do it on the stage? Because certainly thinking of a hockey rink, do we have to put the stage in the middle of the ice, or was it always going to be on one end?
Different shows were different situations. So like the Village People, we had a portable stage that we went out and they were able to perform with their track out in the middle of the ice. Mm-hmm. Other shows needed the full treatment at the end of the ice. We dabbled with pregame shows. We dabbled with postgame shows. We did a lot of different things, but the Bradley Center had it down to a science. I mean, the other night for Dennis DeYoung, we could have got the show on in 12 minutes if we had. I mean, the stage was ready in 12 minutes. Yeah. And the first couple of times we did it was about a 20 or 25 minute situation. Now it's 12 minutes.
But it's not. Yeah, it's clockwork. It's clockwork. When you look back, we've spoken to so many people over the last few weeks that have had the Bradley Center as part of their life. What's going to stand out to you?
Raising my family here.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's the only thing my family remembers. I mean, it's all coming to the games since they were little. I mean, I look at Charlie with his family now and Bitter with his family, and the kids coming down at a very early age, and it's like, oh, mommy, daddy, can we go to the Bradley Center? And really, it's incredible. I mean, watching Phil Whitliff's kids grow up, watching Harris Turr's kids grow up, watching Caroline Greenberg grow up. I mean, it's been phenomenal in that, it's part of the fabric. When you're in this business, you put in a lot of hours and do a lot of stuff. It's part of the fabric of your life to having the kids being part of what you're doing, or else you don't never get to see the kids.
Right, exactly.
But at the end of the day, it's phenomenal. I mean, that's what stands out is in the family atmosphere with the Admiral organization, and the ability to really the interaction with the staff, and this is part of all of our lives.
Comments from Admirals Vice President of Business Development, Mike Wojciechowski. Face-off tonight between the Admirals and Bakersfield is at 7 o'clock. You can get tickets in the upper deck for just $6.20, courtesy of WTMJ, and $9.45, courtesy of WKTI. And the difference, $3.25, will go to Lizzie's Place, which is a women's shelter. So that is a great cause you would be donating to. You can listen to the game on Sports Radio 105.7 FM The Fan. Pre-game coverage starts at 6:30. Watch the game online, ahllive.com. for information about upcoming Admirals games. And there will be more games after tonight at the BMO Harris Bradley Center. The playoffs begin Friday the 22nd at home and Saturday the 23rd at home. Go to MilwaukeeAdmirals.com.